And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here and getting to start, John Means. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well in their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Center field. Mateo has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jake Rogers stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And here it comes. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get it.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Reese Olson. Singing he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them, 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that's in the dirt. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a ball.
3-0.
In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Adley Rutschman.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Rutschman retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, Gio Urshela to the plate.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
Means back to work. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Into center. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. And they get Torkelson for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Colt Heath. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here is Anthony Santander.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Slings to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good at the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slapped foul. 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. Outside. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1.
Oh. 2-1.
Base hit, left center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. He took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position.
Box now takes strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing, appeal to first. No. The pitch. And that one got a piece of it. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Good opportunity right here.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Left field. Base hit. 1 run is in.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
There's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Mateo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with a punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the line, base hit. Around third, fires it to the plate, but it's offline, and it's 4-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. The lefty fires. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Eddie Leonard. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is down low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That to right. Santander in pursuit. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Cedric Mullins up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
Cedric Mullins.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Orioles leading by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Got it. 2 gone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Man at first. Here's Mark Canha. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Check swing went around. Now 1 and 2.
2 strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And a good eye there.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
So man aboard, Anthony Santander at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 44th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Reese Olson won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Bo Brisky. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 4, Bo Brisky.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1 there.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
The wind of the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Henderson became the first Orioles player to win Rookie of the Year since Cal Ripken Jr. did it in 1982. It only took Gunnar 1 season to start doing things the Orioles haven't seen done since Cal was playing on the team.
That misses off the outside edge. And that one finds its way through. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored his first time. There's a strike. And the pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Urias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field, and it drops in. And that extends the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
0-1. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
O'Hearn checks his swing, appeal to third, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Just missed. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Urias over at second. O'Hearn on at first with 2 down. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6. Start of the 4th. Here's Riley Green. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rogers batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Urshela batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Jorge Mateo now.
The center fielder.
The right-hander back to work. The other way, and it goes just foul. And misses inside. And 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Mountcastle, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leonard zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Z. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels.
Tosses to first, and that is that. And the Orioles lead. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Calls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2. It's down on strikes, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, still up against a 6-0. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So they're at the corners now. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Line drive, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering way off the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Okay.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. At the belt and fires. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 3. That one missed.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Our two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Next is the speedy first baseman. Hammer, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and they now lead by 9.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Miguel Diaz will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously.
Trying to get second, and he's out trying to get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Enis Leonard. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next up for the Tigers, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Mark Canha getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. in there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Riley Green. That one fouled off. Bounce to the right side. They get the close, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, we go bottom 6, and into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. A line and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Movement in the bullpen. Joey Wentz getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So man aboard. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. And a swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Mullins snags it for the second out. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Urshela in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Orioles 10 and the Tigers set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's in there for strike 1. Diaz in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send it 2 balls short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ground ball right side. Ibanez. That's the 3rd out. For the top of the 8th, and here is Colt Heath. The line of the pitch. He was late there. Strike 1. Means into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Means still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 2. Just missed. On the ground to 3rd. That's a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Eddie Leonard up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Play at 3rd, in there. And it's 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins up now for the Tigers. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one the other way. Can't get there, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's as far as John Means will go, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Mike Baumann.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now it's going to be Mark Canha. That's in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. In there safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Green now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one ripped right center field. See you later. He'll touch them all. His 19th home run of the year. It's 10-5.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
One out, base is empty, and now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he chases that one. 2 down. Giorgella steps in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shelby Miller.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Mateo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Makes the sliding stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Joey Wentz preparing to come on if needed. Foley warming up as well. Right-handed reliever. And strike 2.
1-2.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Headed down the line. Green going after it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball. 0-1. And that's outside. Up the middle, Holiday. throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Pete now at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The Orioles leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Andy Ibanez.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final 10-5. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon.